In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Don't let the sadness of your past and the fear of your future ruin the happiness of your present. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue to count. Game over. Every breath that I'm taking, I can feel that they hating. They've been patiently waiting, but I know I can make it through the pain and the lies. Just look me in my eyes. This is not a disguise, but together we rise. I do this for the fans, family and my friends. You gotta look within, believe and know that you can win. So be proud of yourself, cause I'm proud of me. Let your light shine bright so the world can see. A wise man once told me, every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future.
So, by a show of hands, we want to talk about changing the atmosphere. By a show of hands, coming into this year, who expected to go to the playoff this year? By a show of hands, honestly. All right, I did my history on you guys. I went to Max Prep, and I looked at some of the records. I went as far as they could. 2004, 1-9. 2005, 1-9. 2006, 1-9. 2007, got a new coach, 3-7. 2008, 5-5. 2009, 5-5. 2010, 0-10. 2011, 1-9. Got Coach J last year, 2-7. If you don't count last year, Foss High School won 17 games across an 8-year span. That's 2 wins a season. The one thing I learned about Coach J is that when he comes to a place, he changes the atmosphere. He changes the mentality. My sophomore year, I think I was benching probably 165. But after my junior year, ultimately my senior, I think I ended up benching 265. I was in the 1,000 club, and Coach J, correct me if I'm wrong, I was pound for pound strongest man on the team, right? Yes, sir. I had D1 teammates, currently and formerly right now, and I know pound for pound minutes that Coach J told me. So I say that because I give a lot of credit to the success of Hempstead High School, my football team, for changing the atmosphere, because he came and he took us guys, he made us work in the weight room first. He said, this is where you win the football games, here in the weight room. Then he went on the field, and I saw the compassion that he had for us. We weren't just football players to him. I'm a rare breed because I had my mom and my dad in the household with me, being an African-American male in Georgia. But for the impact that Coach J had on me, for me to continue to stay in contact with him after I graduated high school, after I graduated college, and now my first year of grad school at the University of Memphis, that should tell you how much of an impact this man has had in my life. And I know he's been here, this is his 2nd year, and I was talking to Miss Johnson earlier, I was like, I know everybody loves him. I know they do, they have to. Reagan, Avery, I love those guys. They like my little nieces or whatever. I'm surprised that Avery still remembers, because she was like 10 months when I left, when they came up here, whatever the case is. Coach J, he's going to get everything out of you guys. And this is the thing I want you guys to understand. Like he said, you guys have an opportunity tomorrow night to do something that hasn't been done here in a long time. I think Coach J talked to me last week and said the last time he had a winning record was 24 years ago, something like that. And I think, so the last time it was 5-5 was the best record, right? And that was like 2008 or so. What you guys are going to do tomorrow night is count-amount about what it can do for this city, what it can do for this school. And I don't know what you guys have been doing, but I know Coach J has had you guys going in the right direction. So what you guys have to understand is that Coach J, he's here to change the atmosphere. He's here to change the mentality of you guys. So you step out on the field on Friday nights, you don't feel like you're going to lose. You don't feel like it's another Friday night, another 48 minutes we're going to get our butts kicked. You actually go out there and you feel like you have a chance. And that's all you have to do, because Coach J is going to instill that. Coach J is going to have a personal relationship with all of you guys, and he's going to let you know I care about you. More so just because you're my defensive line or you're my quarterback. He's going to let you know he cares about you as you succeed as a young man in life. Whether you're the top student in your class, or you may make C's or D's or whatever the case, he's going to love you the same. You're going to develop a unique relationship with him. So I'm telling you guys to take advantage of the person that you have here leading you guys. Take advantage of that, because a lot of guys that would love to have a coach that is great as he is. We had a football coach. He's our running backs coach, Coach Lee. Remember him, Coach J? He had one thing he told us. He said, real short guy, big calf muscles or whatever. And what he told us was, he said when we practice, he was like, he he kind of, quantitated football practice in the football game on Friday like a work week. Monday through Thursday, we're practicing, working hard, we're getting cut up, we're getting bruised and everything like that or whatever. And on Friday, that's payday. So if you go out there and you lose on Friday, you don't get paid, you're upset. So if you go work your job, mom, dad, if you go out there and work your job, you don't get your check. You trying to holler at somebody, saying, where my money at, right? So think about it, fellas. If you go out there on Friday night and you don't get done what you wanted to do, which is a W, you didn't get your paycheck. So who wants to do all that work, put all that work in on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and not get paid? Who wants to do that? That's not a great feeling. But with you guys, with the opportunity that you guys have tomorrow night against Lincoln's supposed to be a powerhouse, right? The coach is what, John Kittner, right, Coach Jay said that last year, I think they was killing y'all cats. Last play of the game, he still tried to go deep or something like that. And they didn't care. You know why? They didn't respect you guys. The thing about it is now, instead of Foss being an automatic W or let's schedule it for homecoming, they have to worry about you guys now because the atmosphere is changing. They know that on Friday nights against Foss Football Team, we got to play. But what you guys have to understand is it's a team effort. It's not about individuals. Because it's 11 people on both sides of the ball, then you got special teams. If that offensive lineman doesn't block, the quarterback gets sacked, or the running back gets popped and he fumbles. I worked with the football players at the University of Memphis. They played in Cincinnati last night on ESPN too. So I don't care how much talent you guys have. You don't understand that you need everybody in this room, including the coaches, then you guys are not going to get it done on Friday night. Foss football is a lot bigger than you guys. And it's a lot bigger, and when you realize that, you guys can accomplish everything that you guys want to do as a team. As a team. And like I said, Coach Jay, he's one of the greatest people I ever met in my life. And until the day I die, or until he dies before me, however long, 50, 70, 80 years, however it is, I'm going to make sure that I talk to him. I'm going to make sure I communicate, check on him, see how he's doing. Every week or so, I'll be like, hey, did y'all win this week? Or I just go on Facebook, on a little group and see, hey, what they doing. Okay, they down, they come back, or whatever the case is. That's the impact that they had on my life. And this is my last story about how great Coach Jay is. My junior year, I was slated to be the starting running back. Because we were changing the offense going to a pro-style running back, pro-style offense, leaving the wing tee, which I hated. I was killing that summer. I was balling out. Nobody could stop me in practice, anything. We was running the Oklahoma drill. My little guy brother was a wide receiver at Furman right now. He was blocking the DB, blocking Joe Wiggle from Burke County. And I was trying to get past. And he blocked, he pancaked the guy. And as I was about to break open, he fell on my right ankle. He fell on my right ankle. That was it. I was done, I missed. We was actually going to scrimmage. Laney was the powerhouse in our city at the new stadium on my birthday. I had to miss that. I was sitting on the sidelines and practice crying because I never missed practice, I never missed weights or anything like that because I love those guys. It was actually going to be my year to shine. I was a star baseball player, but football was my. And this is what he did for me. They called me T-Bird in high school. This is what he did for me. Just because Tony Miller was a good kid, because he was a great kid, he created a position on that football field for me. What's the name of that position, Coach? What's the name of the position? Rover. That's what y'all would know it as, but I know it as the quick. Guy with quick. He created it quick for me. And until this, I'm telling you, unless he tells me any different, the only reason I think he created that position for me is because he knew Tony Miller Jr. was a great kid. He knew he had a good head on his shoulders. He knew that I was going to give him everything that I had. He knew me and the offensive coordinator were one of the best of friends. He knew that. I had some great set of hands, could have been a great start receiver, probably could have played Division II football somewhere, but he knew the relationship. But since coaching, to this day, the word quick is a part of all my passwords. Coach Jay just found that out. That's the impact that he had on my life. Because I was a good kid, and he cared more so about Tony Miller as a student, as a person. He created a position for me. So I'm trying to tell you guys, take advantage of what you guys have here. And listen to what this man tells you, because right now he's changing the atmosphere. Last year he won 2 games. This year, y'all are with 5. After tomorrow night, he's going to triple what he did last year. He's going to triple the win total from last year. Think about it. So in 2 seasons, I'm not even going to count the playoffs. So when y'all win tomorrow night, that's going to be 6. Plus 2, that's 8. You guys won 17 games in over an 8-year span, which was 2 games a season. So his first 2 years, he's going to double that. And he's just starting implementing the system. So I'm telling you guys, take advantage of that. understand and embrace the atmosphere change that Coach Ed is trying to give you guys. And remember that the team, there's no I in team, and you turn that meat into we. Because like I said, you guys only go as far as you guys take it.